A wine fridge sounds simple until you live with one. The spec sheet says quiet, the room says otherwise. 18 bottles can mean 18 bottles, depending. And sometimes you just want cold drinks without turning your kitchen fridge into a game of Tetris. In this video, we'll cover what actually matters when you're buying a wine fridge in 2026. Then we'll finish with 3 picks: budget, value, and a premium upgrade if you want wine and beverages handled in one clean setup. We've included updated links with the best pricing in the description below. First, temperature behavior in real life. What matters isn't just the listed range, but how steadily the fridge holds your target temperature and how it reacts when the room is warmer. This affects consistency and whether you're constantly second-guessing the settings. A common mistake is buying purely on minimum temperature, then realizing the fridge can run a few degrees different depending on shelf position and how often the door opens. Second, bottle fit and usable capacity. Bottle count is usually based on standard 750 milliliter bottles. In practice, wider bottles, champagne shapes, or tall styles can change how many you can store comfortably. A common mistake is shopping by capacity alone, then finding out your collection forces awkward rearranging or trims your real-world capacity. Third, livability. Noise, light, and day-to-day friction. These decide whether you enjoy owning it. Compressor units can be impressively quiet or noticeably present depending on your space. Displays and interior lighting can be useful or too bright at night. A common mistake is ignoring where it'll live: kitchen, pantry, spare room, then realizing a small quirk becomes a daily thing. We looked across a wide range of popular options in this category. Many are solid, but once you factor in steady cooling, practical bottle fit, and how pleasant the fridge is to live with day to day, a smaller group stands out more consistently. Here are the 3 picks that make the most sense for most buyers. For a budget pick, we like the Antarctic Star wine fridge, typically in the high $100 range. It's a strong, does-the-job option. It cools within a practical 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 61 degrees Fahrenheit range, looks nicer than you'd expect at the price, and makes sense when you want dedicated storage for wine and a mix of drinks without spending premium money. The main win here is value through simplicity. You set a target temperature, and it's designed to keep beverages in a consistent, usable range for everyday drinking. The reinforced glass door with an airtight seal is meant to help maintain an ideal humidity level, and the soft blue LED interior lighting keeps the interior easy to use without feeling harsh. It also uses horizontal racking, which is a space-efficient way to store bottles, especially when you're mixing types and sizes. The trade-off is the control experience. Some versions don't offer fine control conveniences, like dimming the display, avoiding control lock quirks, or reliably keeping your exact setting after a power loss. Still, for the money, it delivers the core experience: dependable cooling, a clean look, and practical storage. For the best overall value, we like the Ivation Compressor wine fridge, typically in the high $200 range. This is the pick that justifies the step up because it leans on compressor-based cooling for stronger stability while still staying compact and approachable. For most homes, it lands in the sweet spot: meaningful capacity, steady performance, and low drama. A big reason to choose it is temperature stability. The compressor setup is designed so internal temperature is less affected by outside heat, and the operating range runs from about 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit, giving you flexibility across reds and whites. It also uses a built-in fan to help keep temperature consistent throughout the cabinet. The UV-resistant double-paned glass door adds insulation and helps protect bottles from light exposure. And the soft LED interior lighting makes it easy to see what's inside without blasting it with harsh light. It's also practical inside. The removable racks let you rearrange the layout for different bottle sizes, and the touch controls with a lock function make it easy to set and leave alone. The main limitation is bottle shape. Standard 750 milliliter bottles fit well, but champagne or wider bottles can reduce usable capacity, so 18 bottles can be situational. Even with that, the Ivation is the default recommendation for most people because it gets the fundamentals right. If you want the premium upgrade, we like the EUHOMY wine and beverage fridge, typically in the high $600 range. What you gain here is a more complete beverage station concept. 2 independently controlled zones, built-in ready design, and the ability to keep wine and colder drinks dialed in at the same time without compromise. The core feature is the dual-zone layout. The left beverage side runs roughly 35 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit for beer, juice, and sodas, while the right wine zone sits around 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit for reds and sparkling wines. That separation is what turns it from wine fridge into a true drink hub. Inside, it's built for variety with wooden shelves for wine, wire shelves for cans and mixed formats, and flexible capacity depending on how you arrange it. In real use, the extra cost shows up in convenience and polish. It's designed for even cooling via a compressor and high-speed fan, and the Lowy glass door supports insulation and steady temperature. You also get features that matter day to day: controllable blue LED lighting, power failure recovery that restores the last set temperature, a concealed door lock, and a front venting design that works for built-in or standalone placement. It also auto-defrosts on a cycle, reducing hands-on maintenance. The main limitation is simple. This is a heavy, appliance-scale unit, and moving or installing it often takes 2 people. If budget isn't the main constraint and you want one clean solution for both wine and beverages, especially for entertaining, home bars, or an under-counter beverage center, this upgrade tends to make sense. We've included links to each pick in the description below with current pricing. Thanks for watching, and we hope this helped you choose what makes sense for your space and how you like to enjoy your wine.